Melissa here, and today I have a review for you. I have a review of this. It's the Clarisonic Mia. A lot of you right now are saying to yourself, what? Why are you reviewing something that 1,000 other people have done over the past several years? It's been there, done that, done. The reason why is because I have not gotten my 2 cents in, and maybe you'd like to hear what I have to say about it, or maybe not. But no, seriously, the reason why is because I thought I was one of the last kind of few people in YouTube land to get this product, and come to find out, I'm not. I had a lot of requests for a review of this, and I definitely wanted to do that for you because it's something that I really enjoy. And I've used it long enough now that I feel like I can give you an authentic and thorough review of it. So after watching a ton of YouTube videos and reviews on the Clarisonic, I decided, like, oh my god, I've been alive for 30 some odd years. I'm 36 right now, by the way. But I've been alive for 30 some odd years, and clearly I have not been cleaning my face right. And clearly I have not ever gotten it clean at all on a daily basis, because how could I have done that without one of these? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. I kind of bought into the hype a little bit. I did. But then I went out and got this one, and again, it's the 1-speed. It was the cheapest option, so that was the right one for me. This is the one that I chose. And Clarisonic makes numerous models of the Clarisonic. I'm sorry, but it has several different speeds and different attachments, so you can like Clarisonify your entire body. And I just really felt like, A, I was too poor to spend more on that, and B, am I gonna really have an attachment big enough for this body? Probably not. No, seriously. I really just wanted it for my face. And 1-speed is fine for me. Why do I need more than 1-speed in my face? And this was just the right choice for me, and it fit on my credit card and allowed me to make payments on it, so it was an even better choice for me. You would think I was joking, but I'm not. Alright, so seriously, I got this, not this past May, but the previous May before that, and I got it at Nordstrom, and it was a limited edition color, which who knows if that's really true or not. I think half the limited edition stuff is bogus, but that's a completely different video. And it's 1-speed. This is the little cap that's on it. It comes with a charger, and the charger hooks up. It's magnetic, so ooh, look at that, magnetic, and oh duh, plugs in the wall. I don't know. And I don't have to charge this but once every 2 weeks. When you first get this, the reason why I wanted to do this review was because I felt like there's some things you need to know. A, it's expensive. It's about $115. I'm gonna put the price right somewhere in the screen right there to give you the exact price. I want to say that's about what it was. After interest, I can't even really tell you what the real amount is, but that's not the point. So I get this thing home, and I decide that I'm going to use it twice a day. I'm going to use it in the evening when I take my makeup off before I go to bed, and I'll use it first thing in the morning, because that is what I saw a lot of people do, and other people don't use it twice a day. The point is I decided that was going to be right for me in the beginning. And what you need to know is that at the same time that I purchased this, within the same week, I had started using Retin-A, changed my facial cleanser, and changed my moisturizer. And some of you are going, holy cow, that is a lot of change in 1 week. And it was. And I'm dumb. I'm dumb for doing all of that at once. And I did pay the price, but that's okay. I mean, world problems, right? Right. No. So that's what I started to do. I started using it twice a day. And there is a learning curve with this. There was for me, because let me turn this on for you real quick. So that's the sound that it makes. And you can see, you're like, it's not moving. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's not like, oh, you really see a ton of movement on there. So the first time that I used it, and probably the first several times for several weeks, I not only did I turn it on and put it on, I was like mashing it into my face. I was like, I'm gonna have to shove it in my face to like really get it to clean. And that's dumb. that's dumb. Let me make this mistake for you if you don't have one of these yet. I did that twice a day. I did it in the evening when I was taking my makeup off, and I did it in the morning, and I ended up with a really, really broken out face and a trip back to the dermatologist, and that's just a whole different video. But it just was insane, and I think that part of that was all the other changes I was making too. So what I decided to do, I went down to once a day in the evening. So I would remove my makeup with, you know, eye makeup remover, remove my eye makeup, and I'd use a gentle foaming cleanser to get the other stuff off. And then to like really, really cleanse my face, I would use my cleanser that I normally use, which is Revision Skin Brightening Facial Wash with this. And it took several weeks. I don't know why. I think it's because I was so used to washing and using kind of pressure on my face that I just thought that I really had to do the same thing with this. But it took several weeks to figure out that no, you don't have to do that. You put the cleanser on. What I do is I put the cleanser on here, and then I wet it, and I wet my face, and I put some cleanser here and here and here. And I really just, I turn it on, put it on, and I don't apply pressure. I just let it do its thing. And once I did that and I stopped mushing it into my face and I went down to just once a day, my skin started to clear up and all was right with the world. Now, I'm not saying that that's the solution for everybody and that's what you need to do. You know, you need to know your own skin, your face, and everything else. But for me, that ended up being the right thing. The reason why I chose at night versus the morning, because if I'm going to go down to once a day, you might go, well, not in the morning. The reason at night is because I'd watch the videos and I'd hear people say, before I used this, I'd wash my face and my face was clean. And then after I used this, I'd wash my face and I'd realize, holy cow, it's really clean. So if you were using this for a while and then you went one night without it, you'd go, my face doesn't feel clean. I'm like, that's dumb. And then I got this and I was like, oh, I get it. I completely get it. I feel like now, if I don't use this and I don't have it for, I don't know why that would be. I don't know, if for some reason I'll let the battery run way down, which is rare, but sometimes I'll go past the 2 weeks and it'll die on me and I won't have it. And I'll have to just wash my face like I used to wash it. Yeah. It feels like it's not clean. There is something about this and using this in that process in the evening for me, getting the day off, the makeup off, that I really feel like it's completely off and completely clean. So other things that I've noticed with this, and first of all, this isn't Botox, okay? You understand me? It's a Clarisonic. It's a face cleaner scrubber thing, not even scrubber. It's not Botox. You're not gonna get this and not have any wrinkles ever again, or get rid of the wrinkles you have completely. This is not something that's gonna completely erase you. This is not an airbrush, okay? It's not. I just want you to know that. And I wanna make sure I tell you that, because while I really truly do believe I have seen an overall improvement in the surface and, you know, I do feel like my pores are minimized a smidge, and maybe some of the bigger wrinkles up here are minimized a bit. Okay, I believe that. Is that true? Do I want to see that? I don't know. But I feel like after using this for about 3 to 6 months, I felt like my skin overall does look better. And I can look at photos and videos from before I used this into now and afterwards that I feel like I can legitimate that claim. But you need to know this is not something that, I mean, it's not going to fix all of your facial problems. It's not going to take every bit of acne away and all your wrinkles and pores away. It's not an airbrush and it's not Botox. So you need to know that, and I just want to be honest with you about that. Something else that I definitely wanted to touch on in this video was the heads on this thing. You can see it's just, you twist on, twist off. The head that this one came with, the Mia, was the sensitive head. I do not have sensitive skin. I never have had sensitive skin. However, the sensitive head that this has come with worked perfectly for me. And I did not feel a need to go out and purchase the normal head or extra scrubbing, anything like that. The sensitive worked perfectly. the other thing is they want you to change this head out every 3 months. Are you nuts? Are you nuts, Clarisonic? Really? Because these suckers are 25 bucks a pop. I don't have $25 every 3 months to pay for one of these. That's bananas. But on top of that, you don't need to. You really don't need to. I change my head out once a year. You're like, you've only had it for a year. Yeah, do the math, all right? That's the point. This is the second head I've had for this thing. And there's nothing wrong with it. I only changed it because it kind of hit the year mark, and I was like, it's time. It's time. They say every 3 months. A year was fine. But there wasn't even anything wrong really with the bristles, but I can even do once a year. I think that's reasonable. Cleaning this, I use rubbing alcohol to clean this. I'll pour it on there and I'll use an old toothbrush and scrub it out. And this, you can clean with soap or rubbing alcohol, or you can pop it in the dishwasher. That's kind of a good feature of this. I have thrown my Clarisonic head in the dishwasher numerous times, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to buy a new head every 3 months, there's nothing wrong with that. But I just want you to know you don't have to. Something that I wanted to touch on briefly was that several people have asked me, well, have you tried the Olay thing? Wow, you're so technical. How did you learn all of those technical terms? The Olay has a product similar to this, or somewhat similar, that it's a face scrubber. Proactive has one, and you know, everyone's kind of coming out with something similar but cheaper, but not the same technology. And the only reason I mention is just so you know, I don't know anything about it. I've not used any of those to give you a comparison to it. So if you're like, well, maybe I should try that first, I think you should try whatever you think you should try. And you know, because something like that may work for you and you may not need to use this. I just definitely wanted to get on here and say, this is what I have, this is the experience that I had with it, and it really has been positive. I enjoy it. So yeah, that is it. That's my opinion, my review of this product. I love it. I enjoy it. It has become definitely part of my daily routine, my nightly routine, and I don't have any complaints about it. Other than the $25 for the head. Really, Clarisonic? You don't make enough from the initial pop on this? You can't do, like, I don't know, maybe 10 bucks a head? And even that's a little much. I really kind of think you probably only, I don't know, you probably only pay $5 to $7 to manufacture that, but that's whatever. The point is, I like it. I feel like it does what it's supposed to do, maybe, and then some. And if you're thinking about it and you've kind of been on the fence, please give it a try. Even if you have to charge it like I did and make payments on it. No, I'm not advocating credit card debt for anyone else. Anyway, but give it a shot, and you know, you can use it for 30 days, and if you just hate it, take it back. You can return it, and that's the great thing about that too. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, let me know below, and I'll let you know my opinion of that or answer the questions. And I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. Thank you so much, and I hope you come back and check out the next one. Alright guys, thanks so much. Bye!